Long before the pyramids rose in Egypt, before Babylon's mighty walls touched the sky, there was another world, a forgotten civilization buried beneath the sands of what is now Pakistan and India. A city planned with precision, streets laid in perfect grids, homes with private wells, and drains that carried water away like veins of a living organism. No kings, no wars, no towering temples of conquest, only silence, and the ruins whispering secrets from more than 4,000 years ago. This is Mohenjo-Daro, the lost city of the Indus. In 1922, British archaeologists digging along the banks of the Indus River made a discovery that stunned the world. A buried city, older than Babylon, older than Egypt itself. As they brushed away the dust of millennia, the outlines of a forgotten metropolis began to emerge. Streets laid out in perfect grids, public baths and wells built with mathematical precision, drainage systems more advanced than many ancient kingdoms would ever know. Even multi-story homes, crafted from uniform baked bricks, stood as proof of a civilization that mastered urban life long before history remembered it. They called it Mohenjo-Daro, the mound of the dead. But what they uncovered was not a graveyard. It was a living city, planned, engineered, and designed by minds far ahead of their time. At its height, Mohenjo-Daro was home to more than 40,000 people, farmers, traders, and artisans, all living in remarkable harmony. There were no palaces, no royal tombs, no armies marching through the streets. Yet there was order, a quiet, deliberate design that shaped every corner of the city. Water flowed beneath their feet through a network of underground drains. Marketplaces buzzed with trade, goods arriving from Persia, Mesopotamia, even the distant Himalayas. Their carved seals and mysterious symbols, still undeciphered today, hint at a written language and a world of ideas we can no longer read. Was this the world's first peaceful civilization, or simply one whose secrets have been buried too deep to remember? Then, something happened. Around 1900 BC, Mohenjo-Daro began to crumble. The mighty Indus River changed its course. The lifeblood of the city dried up. Trade routes that once connected distant worlds began to vanish. Some say climate change swept through the region. Others blame mysterious invaders from the north. But no weapons were found, no signs of battle, no mass graves. It was as if the city simply walked away. Within a few centuries, the Indus Valley civilization, one of humanity's earliest great societies, disappeared into the dust, leaving behind only bricks, seals, and silence. To this day, the people of Mohenjo-Daro remain a mystery. We don't know their kings, their gods, or even the meaning of their written script. But we know this: their cities were clean, their streets safe, their architecture unmatched for its time. They built not for conquest, but for balance, a harmony between people and nature that few civilizations ever achieved. And though Mohenjo-Daro vanished into silence, perhaps it never truly ended. For in their vision of order, peace, and unity, we may glimpse what humanity once was, and what it could be again. The lost city of Mohenjo-Daro still guards its secrets, a puzzle older than history itself. Every brick, every seal, is a whisper from a time when humanity thrived without kings or wars, a lesson buried in the dust of time. We may never know who they were, but their legacy reminds us what civilization once meant: If you enjoyed this journey into the ancient world, hit the like button and subscribe to Myths and Truths, and join us again as we uncover the stories of lost empires, forgotten kings, and the myths that shaped our civilization.